Anyway, y'all, today on the Catalog, we have Playboy Carti, and we're going to be talking about how to be unique and what y'all can really take away from it. Now, I couldn't do my traditional intro because Carti don't really have too many interview clips. But yeah, basically, that's all we're going to be talking about today's video, man. I ain't going to do too much talking. Let's get straight into the video. Click that subscribe button for me. So, y'all, today on the lineup, well, let me give y'all an introduction to myself. My name is RODSKII. I'm a 17-year-old content creator and entrepreneur. But today's lineup, we have none other than the GOAT, the best rapper right now, Playboy Carti, on the lineup today. And in today's video, we're going to be expressing uniqueness and his kind of traits that I seen really good that kind of fit under that I seen him do, that I think we can apply to our daily lives to make us become more successful, you know what I'm saying, in whatever we're doing. So buckle in, it's going to be a great video, and let's get started on it. Number one, never be afraid to go against the grain. And let me elaborate with this with Carti, right? So I feel like obviously Carti was big before he dropped Whole Lot of Red, but Whole Lot of Red is when he started getting that GOAT level of, okay, boom, he's really here now. You know what I'm saying? And what it was is he went against the grain, bro. You know, I have another artist that we're going to talk about similar like Carti, but I'm not going to express their name yet. But one thing I noticed that, bro, when he went against the grain, that's when his fan base turned into a cult, bro. Like I said, I'm not saying he was small, he was underground before. He was definitely big and he definitely had a huge fan base. But now that fan base is to him. Like his fan base is a part of him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no rapper's gonna see this, but like Lil Baby, I'm a Lil Baby fan too. I like Lil Baby, but Lil Baby don't have no cult following. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna drive states over to go see him tour. Carti, them folks are gonna do that because Carti went against the grain. And when you go against the grain, it makes you automatically unique and stick out than certain people in your field. Because let's say this, even with clothes, this is the biggest thing I can think of, is that with clothes, one thing I hear a lot of consumers that talk now on what they say is, dog, like all these brands look the same. I remember I went to Atlanta streetwear market. I went outside, everybody's complaining all the brands look the same. But I'm telling you, you go against the grain, bro, you're gonna have people talking about you and people automatically want to attach to you just because you went against the grain. And you know, obviously we see that happen with Carti and what he did with music, but now you can apply that with your life. You know what I'm saying? Even content. You feel me? Go against the grain, bro. Do something that not nobody has did, bro. Do something that people haven't seen before. You know what I'm saying? And that's an easy ticket to success. Now, not everybody may like it at first. You may not get this shocking fuse overnight success, but I'm telling you, you continue to work at it, bro. You go and start realizing, bro, people gonna start attaching to it. Even with Whole Lot of Red, a lot of people didn't like Whole Lot of Red when it first dropped. You know what I'm saying? I personally, I rated it like a 6, but now it's a 10. It's one of my favorite hip hop albums of all time. I think it is my favorite. Yeah, it is my favorite. So I'm telling you, go against the grain. Going against the grain will help you a lot. But with all that being said, let's get into number two. Number two, what I got for y'all is never give too much. And let me elaborate with y'all. You know what I'm saying? One thing I really realized with Carti, and this is something that I pick up, and I even try to apply this to me now. You know what I'm saying? One thing I seen with Carti is that when he was making that transition from his older style music, which I liked a lot. I liked the new stuff too, but that old music, I really did like a lot. But like, as he did that transition, you notice you didn't really see too much of Carti while he was going in that new phase. So now the people older like, what's with Carti? What's with Carti? So now Carti does some stuff. Now with some different stuff, like, whoa, hold on. He coming overly different. That's how it was with a Whole Lot of Red. Now, unfortunately, Carti did have some of his songs leaked, so some of us expected that. But some of y'all that wasn't out there looking for leaks, that new Carti from Magnolia, Woke Up Like This, and things like that, and you seen Playboy Carti drop another album, you like, oh, what he talking about now? And then I forgot what's the first song. Is it Rockstar Made the first song? You hear Rockstar Made, you like, what's going on? This Carti? This the same Woke Up Like This Magnolia Carti? And it's because, bro, you take that time off, people gonna be curious on what you got going on. And then when you shot them, I'm telling you, when you shot them and you shot them with something that you did and you went against the grain with it, I'm telling you, bro, that's the formula of success when it comes to disappearing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, Carti was at the standpoint where he could have did that. You know, he had a solid fan base, solid notoriety, and things like that. So just keep that in mind. I'm not telling you if you got 200 followers, go ghost for 2 years, and then people gonna be interested in what you got going on. It's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, bro, literally, if you got that support base or you building it up, man, and this mainly for people that does like I'll say clothes, or they doing like music. Take that break. Go ahead, come up with something against the grain, and you're gonna see yourself become superstar. I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, man, with all that being said, let's get into the last, final, and third tip of the video. Let's get into it. Third thing I got is take inspiration and clash it together. And what I mean by this is, let me elaborate. I'm not saying Cardi took his flow, took his sound, took anybody's sound flow, or anything like that. That's not at all what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this though. Cardi, people were saying Cardi was sounding like Thug, Future, all these Atlanta dudes. What Cardi do? He took that sound and he matched it with rock music. He matched it with rock music. And he was the first to do that. And you see what effect that had on music. If you go look at any new artist coming out that's in the underground scene, 10 out of 10, 10 times out of 10, I can guarantee you they're inspired by Cardi. Even if they're his ops, they're inspired by Cardi. And I'm talking about them folks. They inspired by Cardi too. But I'm gonna just tell you like this, man. Once you get something, bro, literally intertwine all the flavors of it. And like I said with Cardi, he intertwined rock, he intertwined the Thug Future sound, and he just put it all together into this own little thing. And he created this big marathon, big Megatron thing. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all can apply this into y'all life is when y'all take inspiration from people, bro. And again, this is especially for clothing owners, because that's what I do. But especially for y'all, bro, literally get a piece, see some different genres, and mash it all together, bro. Literally, that's what some of the biggest brands did. They mashed streetwear into avant grande. I forgot exactly what it's called. It's something like that, but that's like the crazy pieces. And that's what I would say to any brand owner. My best advice would be to y'all in this field, bro. If you want to do a graphic piece, take a cool graphic, but put it on a different garment. Guarantee you, bro, you're gonna see some success from that. And that's one thing that I'm doing currently. Not too much said, but that's something I'm doing currently. But yeah, man, with all that being said, that's pretty much gonna wrap up today's video. I really hope y'all enjoyed the video on the GOAT, Playboy Carti, man, the best rapper out right now. One of my inspirations when it comes to like just everything. Like Carti was the first dude I really like. Pause on everything I'm about to say. Y'all probably gonna say I'm glazing. Chill. Carti was like the first dude that really got me into fashion, fashion. So definitely one of my inspos when it comes to that. And musically, he's fire. So he's already gonna be put #1 for me. But shout out to Playboy Carti, man. I'm actually seeing Carti in concert real soon. I think that's November 13th. It's sometime in November though. I'm seeing him in concert. So shout out to Playboy Carti, man. Greatest. And if you seeing this, bro, I appreciate you, bro. Real one. But I don't know why I say I appreciate you, but just know you real, bro. But yeah, with all that being said, I'll see y'all for tomorrow. Bye.